Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's subject, and it's because the whole week that the information is coming to in my way, it's about your inner child. Now the question: when was the last time that you had a really good chat with your inner child? Now, some of you probably think, oh, he's going crazy, but um, inner child is deeply connected with the childhood trauma, if you want to look in that direction. But then the purpose of this video is to, for me, trying to explain what's inner child. So for me, how I work and what I see with clients and with work on myself, uh, inner child is a young version of yourself. We have so many versions of ourselves. If you, for example, if you put yourself on some timeline, every moment or every, I don't know, year is another version of you. Do you know how they say new year, new version, new me, whatever? So how we grow up, we kind of detach from our inner child, and sometimes we don't want to look back, and we don't want to be that um, scared child, that um, child with no protection, or any of these heavy feelings, emotions. So we rather create completely new personality, uh, and go through life pretending that nothing can break us. We are, I don't know, we can do whatever we want, and don't look back, just go forward, go forward. Don't stop and don't feel. But that inner child, doesn't matter in which um, moment of your timeline is there, that child, inner child, if you can go from kind of higher perspective, from energy level or consciousness level, that inner child living their life, but it's more kind of loop where that inner child going through the same experience over and over and over again. So with time, and when we start hitting, I don't know, 40 or 50, we start kind of go back more to ourselves. Sometimes people say, oh, I'm whatever, 50 or 40, I don't give a, about people opinion, but the real truth is you're going more in. So it's a good, like, when you start appreciate yourself and respect yourself, all that. But then it's hard when you have to look into heavy part of your existence and your past and feelings and all that. So people struggling to find their inner child. So this subject, this theme today came, that's why I'm making this video, came because I, through the whole week, through the healing session, through conversation with the people, everything is about the inner child. And for example, through healing sessions, I can see these young little kids, like I don't know, girls, boys, uh, who are crying for attention from that person, and the person doesn't, like, no, I don't want to hear, I don't want to see. Uh, so I was trying to the whole time to kind of, okay, let's stop, let's look back, let's try to connect. So the major thing in the whole I don't know, connection with the your inner child is that you have to show that child that that kid is loved and protected, and that you will protect that kid no matter what. because these kids, they are disappointed with the parents, with the society. Um, they have loads of fear, and our job is to convince them that they're loved and that everything's gonna be okay. And in I don't know how many years forward, they're gonna be strong individuals. Maybe they're gonna have their own kids and they're gonna take care of their kids, and they're not gonna allow their kids to happen what happened to them. So I think it's very important to every now and again, not like constantly, but every now and again have a good chat with that little Predrag who was, I don't know, born in Germany, live in Bosnia, then live in Croatia, um, go through the whole experience of, I don't know, moving and primary school, secondary school, um, and ensure that little person that everything's going to be okay, that there is no need for panic, that there's no need for um, be upset, because nothing stayed forever, if that makes sense. However, I personally, every now and again, I sit with myself and I ask my higher self, okay, where we should look, we, uh, which part needs to be healed, which part needs to be bring to the light from the darkness. And so many times it's just because you allow, you don't control, you just allow um, your higher self or whatever you believe, God, angels, they bring you in a situation where which you forget long time ago, and you think it's just gone. But then you realize that because that inner child who going through loads of traumas, you create this personality persona in order to constantly protect yourself from what happened then. But then you're completely in different reality than you was there, but you still keep doing the same thing for no reason maybe. So that's why it's important to have that balance with every and each of your inner child. It's not just the one child, it's loads of them, because at the end of the day, we're supposed to be one, and that means you need to kind of unite all of the different versions of yourselves. That means you have to accept all version of yourself and not judge, because like there's a whole world who can judge you. You don't need to do that for yourself. So I really suggest you, when you have a time, when you're off or anything, when it's time or space allow you, sit with yourself, bring that inner child, ask that child, how is he, did he need that, or she, did she need anything, and start having that relationship with that kid, and that kids will appreciate that big time. I hope this help you and that you're gonna do your job. I just want before I go, just say you can still join my groups. We are now tonight. We actually have a meeting with the men's group, and that's gonna be interesting. So, if you feel you want to work on yourself, you want my help, just contact me, and you can be the part of the community. I'll see you soon.